Alright. So I have this cable wrapped around the axle and then down and up over the frame over there and around this tire. Not that it matters, but I just pulled the slack out by running it around the tire. And there's a lock locking it down on either side of the truck. On this side, I have this chain, which, you know, anybody could cut it, I guess, but lock on either side, wrapped around the axle, goes around. And then obviously my strap's holding it in. Couldn't quite close the gate, so we just kind of hope it don't fall out. I don't know. The chain is pulled pretty tight. I mean, not super tight, but you know, it'll probably make it to the end of the bed before the chain grabs it if all of these straps break. So, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. But we ready to go. I do wonder, though, how much trouble I'm going to get in by not paying any tolls. So a little backstory here. My buddy Avery up in Maine finally agreed to buy my four-wheeler. He's talked about it for years, and it just never actually went anywhere. Anyway, the deal was I had to bring it to him, and I decided to rent this truck instead of driving one of my vehicles. I didn't really want to add, 2 hours to the trip for charging in any of my electric vehicles, and I didn't really want to put the miles on my Durango, being it's brand new. So yeah, I took it up in this. I rented this truck. It was a Lariat, so a pretty nice truck. And a lot of this video, the trip was quick there, quick back. I really didn't spend a whole lot of time, so a lot of this video is pictures. So I'll try to give you a little more story time, I guess, during the pictures, but here's what I grabbed. Alright, I broke down and did it. I used CarPlay, and it's actually not bad. Ford's navigation was ass, so I used CarPlay, and it even shows the 13 miles just like here. So that's cool. It's crazy because I've done this trip before to Maine, and I stopped 2 times, so 2 different days to get there. And today I'm doing 1 day to get there, and or 1 stop instead of 2. And it's like 5 p.m. and I'm already here. It's weird. It feels like it took as long with 2 stops last time as it did this time with 1 stop. But here's my truck and four-wheeler, and they told me that this is a good spot to park in because apparently this is where the cameras are. So, and I can see it, which is also good. So I'm gonna go get the rest of my luggage and order some food. I did pick 1 day to stay in Maine so that we could get all the paperwork done for the transfer of the title and everything. And we did that in like an hour. So we decided to ride to Acadia National Park, which is these pictures. And something I've been wanting to do for a while. It was definitely a good ride. Some of these pictures are out of order. That's okay. That one was Bar Harbor, and then we're back in Acadia again at the same spot. Road had washed out here, but this was a really good view, and like a picture of me taking pictures. That's interesting. But I'll zoom in here in a second to the Beaver Dam, which is pretty cool. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. I took a lot of pictures just to kind of, show it off. And of course, I had to show off how dirty the truck got. This bird was content. He just hung out there. I don't. Yeah, it was funny. Does this place look familiar? Yeah, I came back to the same place. I sucked at getting video this entire trip, but I've got some pictures that I'll put in. Today is the last leg. 8 more hours of driving, and I will be home. So let's get up and get ready to go do that. So, due to an accident, my original route was closed and it routed me around through Tennessee. So, these are on the I-26 overlook in Tennessee. So, I picked the truck up on Sunday, left for the trip on Monday, returned by Friday. So, this entire trip was done in the course of 5 days, and there's what I did. My average, the hours, 2,575 miles, and yeah, it went well. No complaints.